I hope you can hear me. This is one account. If you look at the dates up here, September 3, excuse me, 2018, and what I've done with it. This actually it came to me and it was a mess. The account was almost destroyed by another money manager. That's why if you look up here, you'll see that it's a different company, but I'm managing it too. Let me go like this again. We're going to get confused. Okay, so there's the account number. These are his deposits that he put in after he started talking to me. He started adding more money. If we go down here, you'll start to see when I started taking over the account, the numbers here are no longer even because I use a calculator to calculate the lot size against, except for these. These are oil trades which were hedged, and I needed to get out of them because they were actually destroying his account. Okay, so basically, when I started taking this account over a little bit more seriously was right around, oh, is this on me? Let me look at this, in October? I think I've had it for 6 weeks. I think around here I started getting it. Excuse me. Anyway, we go right down to the bottom. You'll see the type of trades. This is me just getting them out of position. This story here was funny because he actually had his stop losses higher than the prices he paid here. So these were all going to be at a loss. And I asked him who trades like that, and he said he doesn't know. Anyway, so I set him up where at least he got his fees back here, and we made a little bit of profit until we got out of these oil trades. And then we started trading some of my stuff, some of these trades. The CAD, we made a lot of money off of this one. Anyway, bottom line is when we go right to the bottom, so you can see the pluses and negatives. He has taken out of the account $90,000. The total deposits that he has actually added was 192 and change. Taking out 90. My profit in this account over a 6-week period, I think, has been around 67. And this number here really isn't that. Sorry, this number here really isn't that important down here. It's just something to keep a tab of what's going on here. The real important numbers are always the equity. What is your equity in the account? And that, if we go to this side here, you see that the equity in this one is $103,000. That's the important number. This balance, I tell people it's an imaginary number. Don't even look at it. These other numbers are important for other reasons. This number here is only important when it goes positive. And this is where I keep where I do my money management, my hedges. Like here, I'm selling 6 and I'm buying 3. This is because I'm expecting this to drop, but I was on the wrong side of this trade. That's why it's down 42. So if I double up, I might actually add another 5 to this one here, 5 lots to this. So as this lot is picking up more profit because there's more going in one direction against what it's losing, I can actually sell the positive against this amount here and reducing the risk in the account. It's trading inside a hedge. I mean, you can mention half of these terms to people, they won't even know what I'm talking about. They think I'm crazy. This one here went bad today. This was a bad trade. So today when I got in, I said, okay, bad trade. So now I hedged it completely. This was supposed to be a one-day trade. It should have made us $8,000. Instead, it cost me $8,000. So what I've done is I've sold against my position until I know what we're gonna do with it. Once we decide what we're going to do with it, we will trade in the direction that it's going, reduce the risk, and get out hopefully with a profit, or the loss will be smaller. Most of the time I like to trade myself into the profit. So this one here, I don't know. I don't even know what kind of return that is on that amount. 30-40% in 30 days? I have no idea. Anyways, like I said, and on this side of the page, this number is only important when it goes positive, because if we close all of these out, bang, 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 this does not change. It's like having a mortgage on a house. So anyway, something to keep in mind. Let me see where the other one is that I can show you here real quick. This one here is a smaller one. Same problem. I seem to get all of the accounts that have problems. Started September the 8th around the same time as him. Actually, the other one later. Also oil trades, but look at the amounts. And I think he had $10,000. I don't know who trades the smallest size for this. To me, it's insanity. I mean, you should be trading 20.25s. So you can make some money. I mean, it's a risk account basically, a margin risk account. You need to step up and start trading. The rest, this is I don't know what this guy was doing. That's why he's making $4, $5 eventually. And this is basically to make the account look good. This isn't me. This is not me. This is basically to make the account look good. This is me when you start getting clipped for money. This is me. Nope, actually still not me because I don't touch the Dow Jones. That's a loser's game. Okay, here we go. This is me. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so now we're looking at this here. We go all the way down. We made a little bit of money here. I don't know why I closed those out so early, but I did. I got clipped there. Anyways, let's go right to the bottom. We'll do the same thing with this. This one here, more or less, he deposited 52,000, has made $55,000 in profit. So that's 100%, I think, in 30 days, 60 days. Plus, he's taken out 20. So now, if we go to his live account, he's got an equity of 42. So even if we close all of these out right now, he's still got $42,000 here. Okay, like I said, this balance is an imaginary number. That balance only comes into play if this becomes, I believe, zero. Then the balance in the equities matches. Okay, we're margin pretty good. I'm not worried about that. I still have free margin. This, once again, NZD, put it in both accounts. I got clipped here pretty bad. Should have been an $8,000 profit. It cost me 9. Like I said, I'll trade this myself out of it, like I always do. GPUSD has been a disaster for me, but we're hedged. It's costing me 14,000 against $400. This is what I was talking about. Once we go in the hedge, once my position on one side gets bigger, it doesn't have to, but if it starts to get positive, what I will do is I will take this and remove it from one of these pieces up here, the opposite trade, which reduces the risk in the account. And we can be doing this all day long until we get out of this problem. I do it when the amounts are this big. If there was a $500 amount, I wouldn't waste my time hedging. I just take the stop loss and go on, because as I was saying, I think I have a hit ratio of about 80% accuracy. And you can probably figure that out if you, let me see if I can do this for you. Maybe you can see what I'm talking about if we go save detailed report. There we go. Save yes. Let's see if we can get a detailed report on this mess. Maybe you'll see what I'm talking about. Oops. Oh well, seems like I don't know how to use my own computer. Let's see if I can do it this one here. See if this works. I have no idea if I did it or didn't do it. Oh, maybe it's happening. Ah, there it is. See if we got a detailed report here, so you can see what I'm talking about. This is, oh, that's why it is what it is. It's 1 to 500. Not what I would recommend, but this is the same thing that you saw on the other video. But here, though, hopefully you'll see the graph. I don't know if you can see the graph or not, but let's go all the way down to the bottom. Ah, there it is. Anyways, this is what the graph should look like. As time goes on, it should just be a constant line straight up. This is obviously me trying to get out of hedges. That's why this is created here. That's what happens here when you try to get out of a hedge. That's what happens. What's that say? 70%? 70% accuracy rate here? Like I said, it's usually a little higher, but anyways, those are the statistics, as they say. Gross profit is $203,000, which isn't bad, I guess. Okay, that's it. Hope that's everything you need. Let's see if I can turn this off.